Much for the state. My name is Njuguna Wanjiku or Kawanjiku, the famously known, and I'm here to respond to because of two issues or three issues that I wanted to raise. And you heard very well when the former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua mentioned my name yesterday or the day before yesterday, that when he was talking in regards to the quality of readers that we should be having around Mount Kenya. And he's surprised that I was elected by the people of Kiambaa as their leader. I want just to remind him politely, I don't do my politics in such a way that I become abrasive or abusive, but it's good for me to remind him on a few things that I'm not gonna sit down and wait to be intimidated or coerced in any way to follow him. He has sent me so many messages asking and telling me that if I don't follow him, I'll face the consequences. And it started in 2023, or actually after the by-election, Kiambaa by-election, the famously Kawanjiku na UDA by-election that we did in 2021. And immediately after that, he really pushed me to reward or to contribute towards what he was calling at that particular time the Murima House. And he forced me and he told me that, you know what, you need to raise like 5 million, because my money has been taken by Uhuru Kenyatta. And I confined in one of the members of parliament at that particular time. And the president or the deputy president then came for my rescue. He called me to Karen and he told me, no, I know what is happening. I want to give you these 5 million shillings to just go and settle and don't allow him to know that this money came from me. So I have paid my political debt, if that's what he really keep insinuating, that he campaigned for me. When he was being nominated to be the deputy president, he sent me to the president to persuade the president to nominate him as the deputy president. When he was being elected, among the 5 people who nominated him, I was one of them. After that, we did a meeting, and you remember there is a time I did a presser when he chased me away in his office when he was the deputy president in 2023, because I had a relationship with the member of parliament for Kiharu, Mheshimiwa Ndende. He had come to my camp. So all along, he had been trying to bully me, and it got to a point whereby, and even he sent me so many messages that I have, and I'll share part of those messages when he was trying to tell me to choose between Ndende Nyoro and him. And I decided, and I told him, let me come and sit down with you so that we can have a conversation. The reason why I invited Ndende Nyoro in my own constituency. And he made it his business, his personal business. And he chased me. The governor for Murang'a was in that meeting. Mheshimiwa Jane Kihara was in that meeting when he was chasing me away. But I have been bullied for a very long time. And I think now I have decided enough is enough. You cannot continue intimidating me and forcing me that if I don't follow you, nitaona. So the people of Kiambaa elected me as their leader. And when you even talk about quality of leadership, I wonder whether when you look yourself in the mirror, whether you are that kind of a person that you really want our children to emulate. Are you that kind of a leader that you want us to follow? And because at the end of the day, all that you have been trying to do is to intimidate us, is to bully us. That if we don't follow you, if we don't follow your style of leadership, if we don't follow what you're doing, we're going to see it. And I've told you clearly and openly, even yesterday, that the people of Kiambaa elected me knowingly. I'm a son of a single mother. And that's not the only qualification that I had. All I was selling to the people of Kiambaa, because I think it has become an issue now. And you are there campaigning for me. So I wonder, when you are campaigning for me, what were you trying to insinuate at that particular time? So we're going to do, and if you look at your track record, I don't think you're among the people who have the track record as far as the good leadership and quality workmanship is concerned. Because I wish it's people like Peter Kenneth, Ndende Nyoro, Kimani Ichung'wah who are talking, I would really listen. But you are in Bunge in 2017 to 2022. We were with you for the last 1 year when I was in the National Assembly. You never raised any statement. You never asked any question. You never contributed to any bill. So when you're telling people that they should match the standard, which standard have you set yourself for people to follow? So we will not sit down and watch you bullying us. And I want to tell you, because you have really intimidated me even on phone calls, text, because you have sent even some friends to come and talk to me. But I want to tell you, I am following President William Ruto voluntarily. I'm not being coerced to follow the president because I have an agenda with the people of Kiambaa. I know the reason why they elected me, and I have that contract up to 2027 August. And if you feel like you have another candidate who is better than me, you can present him, and the people of Kiambaa will decide who is going to be their member of parliament from 2027 going forward. But my contract with the Kiambaa people is between now and 2027. And they will decide if I have delivered, if I have done beyond their expectations, or I have done anything below their expectations. They will have that opportunity to make that decision. But you cannot force us, you are the former deputy president, you cannot force us to follow you. And you know, when you start asking us to follow you, you know, the only people that you can be able to control, you know, that is your wife and your children. But us, we are elected leaders. We are husbands. We are father. I have my own children who are looking up to me. So the moment, every time, now and then Kawanjiku, I don't know. Nini yako nilikura, my friend. Na kama niko na deni yote, even political debt, you know, declare it, I'll be able to pay. And I told you in that message that I have paid my political debt. The moment you don't align, probably with my agenda, I'll have to make a decision as far as the people of Kiambaa are concerned. So whatever you want to do, buzi nilikuletea, udiniitisha, I brought them buzi to you. You asked me for money, I brought them to you. It is even in my social media, so I don't understand the reason why now you need to keep bullying me and threatening me. You know, my destiny, it's not in your hand. My friend, when you see some of us standing here, tumetoka mbali sana, and we cannot be intimidated whatsoever by that will not be re-elected in 2027 or going beyond 2027. That one, we leave it in the hands of God. Because some of us, we even don't know whether we'll be alive at that. You even don't know whether you'll be alive at that particular time. So we live each day at a time. But even when you talk about quality of readers, I was wondering whether you are looking at the people surrounding you. Because we are not elected because we are handsome, or because probably of other reasons. We are elected to deliver to the people who elected us. And that is what matters to me. The moment I'll be able to change my constituency, by the moment I'm able to deliver whatever my people expect me to deliver, that's what makes me happy. So these are the stories and hura barus, and whether you are in Getungati or whatever you are, that is non issue to me. The politics of 2027 will shape itself, and when that particular time comes, we will definitely decide where we are going to go and who we are going to vote as our president, or probably where we'll be able to take our vote. And I remember there is a time that this issue started a long time ago, even when you hear the stories of Buzi's Mama Ngina, because he's closer to my constituency. I remember him calling me here at Harambee House and asking me to deliver some people to help him in a mission that he wants to do. And I told him, you know, politics is not personal, and I will not participate in that kind of politics. If you look at my social media accounts, if you look at my statements before, I told him that you want to bring people together. Uhuru is part and parcel of our community. So if you want to bring everybody on board, even Uhuru, give him the respect that he deserves. But I refuse to participate in that business of going to steal Mama Ngina's buzi. But even the people who are taking charge and taking care of the security, they are part of people who come from my constituency, because I have a good relationship with my people. I have a good team that was working for him even when he became the deputy president. So, Your Excellency, I will not sit down and watch you intimidate me. No amount of intimidation, because you're not the giver of life. And no amount of intimidation or coercion will make me, follow you. But I'll follow whoever I want, because I'm a sober leader. I've been elected by the people of Kiambaa to make that decision when the right time comes.
Radio 88.2 FM. We are in charge. More 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 Radio 88.2 FM. We are in